mate?
Good, mate.
What's been happening?
Good weekend of footy.
Big
Really
weekend?
good of footy, yeah.
Oh, nice. We'll talk a little bit more about that soon, but some good results. Tara, how are you, love?
Good, thank you.
Good. What's happening in your neck of the woods?
Just footy, more footy.
Footy. Well, we've got our under-12s here tonight. There's a little bit of a crowd brewing. We're running a bit late, so apologies, guys, but thank you for coming out. How are we going, guys? You going to make some noise for us? Yeah. That's all right. Tony Chalmers on the wind up there, getting them all excited. Feels like the old days of the footy show. So great to be here, guys, today. Thanks heaps for joining us this evening. We're going to enjoy ourselves tonight, have a little bit of fun.
Yeah.
Kick back and relax. We've got a little bit of a tortilla challenge a bit later on, so that should be exciting. But yeah, guys, it's great to be back at Pitt Town Sports again for our second show.
Yes.
All
Definitely.
right. Well, this week we've got our under-12s, so they're our team of the week for our second episode, and we're proudly sponsored by Achievable Pools and Spas, which is awesome. So we want to thank those guys for jumping on board and looking after this team this year, and for ensuring that the kids got their gears, got their jerseys, got their bits and pieces. So if you're chasing a pool or a spa, it's a bit cold for a pool now, but if you're chasing a spa at least, give the guys a ring, so we appreciate all of their support. So,
Absolutely.
yeah. Mate, how did your teams go? I know you guys have got some kids in the club, so how did you fare? Did you enjoy yourself?
Yeah, good weekend. The under sevens. Henry, my youngest one, they're in Division 2, and they had another hard game, but actually won on the weekend, so that was good.
That's good. And Nashi, what about your boy? I believe he played on Sunday, mate. He did a pretty good job against Glenmore.
He did. They had a good win, which is a bit different to what the normal kind of Sunday's been going. But no, they played really, really, really well and deserved the result. So.
All right. Well, I know we've got a bit of a video that's going to come up with these under 12s here. We did some interviews with them. We went out and met their coach, and it was a exciting night. Let's just say it was a very exciting night. So I found that interviewing some of these boys was interesting, nonetheless.
Well, they don't lie, do they?
I think their trainers. I think their trainers were certainly interesting to talk to. We've got young Mark out the back there, and Ryan sinking down in his chair, so he's had some good things to say. And obviously, more importantly, we had Coach Lawrence, not from the Cobra Kais. Don't be mixed up with Johnny Lawrence. This is Jared Lawrence. He's nearly as good as these guys, but it's good fun. So we're going to get onto a bit of that video shortly. But in general, I think it's time to get onto our wrap. We're kicking into our wrap now at the moment, girls. I think we should make some noise and see if we can get our man up here, Mr. Mark Hutchinson, for our Magpies wrap. Let's see if we can bring him up here. Bring him up. Come on in, Hutcho. All right, sit down next to me. You're going to join us for our Magpies wrap and our NRL wrap, mate. So sit tight for the moment. Now she's going to take us through, and hopefully you got some notes, mate.
Yeah, come prepared. I like to be prepared.
Did they forget to tell you to wear pants when you're on camera?
They did, actually. Missed that memo, but anyway.
We won't look too closely.
Keep the camera up.
We'll keep the camera up. But let's get into a little bit of around the grounds Magpie style, mate, and then we're going to bring you in as our specialist on our NRL wrap.
Sounds good.
All right, Benny, fire away, mate.
Happy days. We can start with the under sixes, as we normally do. Under 6 White, so Division 2, they played St Mary's and had a good win, 52-48, with Jaden Thompson getting player of the match and Oakland Clark scoring 4 tries. So I think Oakland got 3 last week from memory, so
it's a cracker, isn't it?
Quite a good purple patch for him. He's scoring a lot of points. So
Good.
Congrats to them. The under 6 Purple Division 5, they had a good win against Schofields, 52-40. Hudson Skinner getting player of the match. Corbin Sherry scoring a hat trick. So the hat tricks are still going.
Yeah.
Plenty last week and quite a few this week as well.
And against the Crusaders, mate, looks like
Yeah.
it. What was it, 52-40?
52-40, yeah.
Nice. Gets the
New club, the Crusaders.
New club,
so
yeah.
welcome to them.
Lots of points to the Crusaders. Good job. Magpies did well.
Moving on to the under 7s. Under 7 White, Division 2, we played Brothers. We had a 52-24 win, which is there's quite a gap in under 7s to have that scoreline. So Icon Edwards was player of the match. Ocean Bristow, Henry Gregory, and Harley Hannon all getting 3 tries each, so 3 hat tricks in that game.
Yeah, there was a lot of tries in that game.
That's a lot of hat tricks, isn't it?
Yeah,
3 in a
that's
row.
really good.
I feel like that's what we talk about. These kids are superstars. These
Just
hat tricks.
mate, everywhere. Under 7 Purple, Division 5, Brothers. We played Brothers at 52 all draw, so 52 points each. Lucas Langan was player of the match. And again, Jack Steele with 4 tries, Torrin Lynch with 3, and Ned Burley with 3. So
It's a try fest, Hutcher.
It is. You wouldn't want to do the unders and overs on that one.
No.
I think Torrin Lynch has scored 14 tries so far this season, so it's
This
a good
year,
effort.
14. It's
Not
not
bad.
bad.
What, 5 rounds, 6 rounds.
Yeah.
Good
It's not a
effort.
bad,
Good effort.
hit rate. So, moving on to the under 8s. Under 8 white Division 2, we played Workers. Unfortunately, we went down 42-12. Player of the match was Cade Sheath. That Workers team undefeated, and they've pretty much, if they haven't scored 40 points against every team, they're 40 or 50 points for every single time they play. So
Yeah, right.
to go down 42-12 and only have a difference of 30 points, it's a really good effort from that team. So the under 8 purple played Emu Plains Division 3. Unfortunately went down 36-20 with Archie Mangold getting player of the match, Brody Pearson and Cade Buchanan getting 2 tries each. So it's a good effort from the
Yeah.
eights.
I heard the Archie's tackling was unbelievable on the weekend.
I don't know if they keep tackle counts, but I think he was in up to 20 or 30, so
Yeah.
that's a massive amount. For,
Big effort at that age group too, because let's be honest, there's a lot of tries.
Yeah,
There's not a lot of tackles, so once you start,
that's exactly
kids
right.
making 20 plus tackles in a game, it's a good effort. Real good
100%.
effort.
For sure.
Moving on to competition footy, so under 9 whites, Division 2, we played Lower Blue. Unfortunately, went down 34-20. Connor Matthews getting player of the match.
Table 12, your schnitzel's ready.
Hunter and Norton Knight getting 2 tries, and they're running 4th at the moment, that team. So,
Yeah, it was a great game.
yeah.
It was the first time the kids, Hunter did a kick and Hank came through and caught it, and yeah, they scored. So it was pretty exciting for the kids. First time they've actually done that in a game. So
Nice.
yeah,
Very
it was
good.
really good.
Under 9 purple, so Kelly's team, they had the bye.
Yeah.
And they're still running first place with the 2 points for the bye. So they're back out at Tampa next week after the bye. So they should be fresh and ready to go. Under 10 Division 3, this team was leading the comp before the game. They played West City Tigers, and I've heard that they were a pretty big team.
Yeah.
The West City Tigers team went down 40-24. Nate Wall was player of the match. Jackson Zimmer and Logan Hammer getting 2 tries each.
They featured last week, those
They
boys.
did,
Yeah.
Back again.
Yeah, 3
Yeah,
or 4.
Name
last
keeps
week,
coming
so
up. It's
They're
good.
still running equal first, so the result didn't do
Yeah.
too much from that.
That's right, it's good effort.
perspective. Under 11 white Division 5, we played Minchinbury. Went down 36-12. Elias Graham was the player of the match, with Logan Clark and Reece Tisdale getting a try each. So they're mid-table. They're running 5th, which is a good effort after 6 rounds.
Is he here tonight? Coach Hall?
Haven't seen Matt Hall around anywhere.
I saw him during the week after the game, and also during the week. I mean, after the game, during the day on Saturday after his game, I should say. And I think he was ready to jump off the cliff. He's like,
right.
he said it was. He said,
tough one.
he said it was a tough game. He said they really didn't do themselves any favours, but nonetheless, that happens.
That
You win
happens,
some, you lose some.
Yeah. Under 12 Division 5, so our team of the week. That's here today.
Team of the week, boys. Under 12s, smoking.
Played
Good job.
Blacktown Bears and got the job done. 30-12, got the chocolates. So.
Oh, we got the score the wrong way around on the screen. The lady who looks after editing might have to give herself her uppercut.
Yeah, 30 to 12 to
30 to 12. Not only wrong, but the wrong way around as well. Jeez, you did win, boys. It's okay. You played. It's okay.
Yeah,
It's just a trick.
The result hasn't changed. Don't stress.
No pressure.
We had a dual player of the match. Mason Lawrence and Oliver Johns got player of the match. So 2 medals
Ooh,
went out.
very good.
With Will Winsley Worth getting 3 tries again. So
Nice.
backing up from 5 last week. I think that's 11 now total for memory for him. So really good effort. That team is running 2nd place now. So it's a really good effort after 6 rounds.
Very good.
We move on to the under 13s. Under 13 Division 2, we played Brothers. Unfortunately, had a loss, 26-18.
I was looking for that same cliff. I was going to jump right off it, let me tell you. 22-0 at half time, it was.
It was, yeah.
Against us, obviously.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's 3 weeks in a row now they've been like that. And this week they came storming home. And, don't know. Anyway, so boys, if you're out there watching, we love you. But let's start with a little bit more passion next week, eh? Otherwise, you'll get one of those Kiwi videos. Everyone's seen that Kiwi video that's going around with the coach?
We definitely share it if you want it. Not on this show,
we can't share it on this show, but we'll send it around. It's old school coaching at its finest.
Sakai Gabriel, player of the match. We had 4 different try scores. It was the same as last week. We had 5 different. We got 4 different this week. So
We like to spread the love there in the 13s.
we do. That's our first loss, and then we're just running 2nd place now after 6 rounds. So it's not
Equal
bad.
first. Sorry.
fair enough. I'll go with the skipper. We'll move on to under 14s. Division 3, they played brothers, had a real tough win, 14-10. I know you were at the game and watching that on camera. So they've always had really good battles with brothers for the last 2 or 3 years. They've seen the match up really well with them, and they got away with a victory. So
that was a stellar game. We live streamed that, and mate, it was excellent. Actually, I've got to be honest, it was unreal. Never remember his name. Bloody young Lawrence, Dan's young fella. Jack. Good on the ball at 6. He was very, very good.
He actually got player of the match.
Oh, there you go. No surprise.
I spoke to Luke through the week, and he said Jack's kept to the game plan and directed the guys.
I was good.
well around the
Mate, it was
park, so
unreal.
it's
It was. Mate, he was awesome. He was off the page this week. So yeah, really deserved it. It was really good.
That's good. So that's 2 wins on the trot for them. So they went
magic.
They're sitting in 6 spots. So they're into the semi-final spot after round 6, which is a good effort after the first couple of games. So.
Nice.
Move on to the under 16s, Division 2. We're at Glenmore, and they actually got the Chocolates 58-6.
Mercy.
Mercy. Yeah.
Game over.
With about 6-7 minutes to go. I know that's not a massive deal, but for those boys that have been,
they're
down
down on confidence.
Yeah,
They've been getting it flogged.
Yeah.
So to turn that round's unreal.
To do that with 12 players
That's right.
as
They
well.
didn't have a big squad.
Yeah, they've only got 12 healthy players at the moment, and to get that result is a really good effort. We got some troops coming. I've heard the rumours floating around that there's 3 or 4 more boys coming in the next couple of weeks. That'll help that squad out. So
yeah, nice.
Tyler Webb get player of the match for that. He scored 3 tries as well. So good effort from 9. He plays dummy half, so not a bad effort.
Good. It's really good.
So they're running 6, which is a good spot to be in it also. 19s, there was no game. Under 19s didn't play a game.
Yep.
They got some Pats next week, but at home. So that'll
Big
be a
week next
really
week.
good battle.
Massive week next week for the Pies. We'll talk about that
Yeah,
a
absolutely.
little bit of time, but we have a massive weekend coming.
We do. And finally, A grade, Division 1, we had the local derby against Windsor up at Windsor Stadium there. Got the Chocolates 32-14, which is a really good win because Windsor was sitting 4th and the Magpies were sitting 2nd after a tough loss to Mincho last week. So to turn it around like that and get the job done against a real tough Windsor team, it's a great effort. Christopher Marinakis got 2 tries. He was off the nudie run too. That's 2 meat pies early. He didn't have one before then. So they've got some Pats next week too.
That was good. I heard you were out of that game, Hutcho, mate, having a bit of a watch.
Yeah, had one eye on it. Had one eye on the Bulldogs-Titans game as well.
We're not going to talk about that, though, are we? No?
No, we won't talk about that. But no, the boys played really well. It was a good game. A grade. It was good to watch. First time I've seen them this year. So yeah, no, looking forward to next weekend and getting to see them as well. So
Under lights, mate, next
Yeah.
week.
6:20.
It's going to be great. Under lights.
Yeah.
Yep.
Be a good day.
6:30, 6:20 kickoff down at Tamplin. It'll be a massive day next week. So might even be a cold beverage at the end flowing around. So but
Possibly.
sounds like another big weekend of footy for the Pies.
It is, yeah, we're all away, so it's tough to get around and get that, but we can definitely. The results are promising, especially with those younger age groups. Definitely. So that keeps going. We'll be well suited come the business end of the year.
Absolutely. Well done. Well, mate, we got you sitting next to us on the lounge here, and we might as well use your beautiful smile and your fantastic voice to talk turkey with our good mate here, Nashi, mate. How's about we do a little bit of a NRL wrap, and let's see how we go, mate. But before we got to start, we've stitched you up a little bit here, mate, and we don't want to surprise anyone, but we thought we'd give a small intro to the NRL wrap segment, and we just want to know how many beers you had when we look at this photo, mate. So let's hit it. Mate, what is that photo?
that was at Meat Stock.
Meat Stock.
Yeah,
Sounds like I should have been there.
Yeah, you should have been. Should have been.
What is
Good
meat?
night.
What is
It
Meat
was-
Stock?
It was at Homebush, and it's obviously a slow cooked meat festival. But the reason I went was to see Grinspoon. I've never seen Grinspoon before.
Right.
So I was getting in amongst it, and I saw those glasses floating around, and I'm like, geez, where do you get those? And yeah, lo and behold, the niece had some. So I went, I'll steal those for a bit of a laugh. So yeah, I was floating around in the mosh pit, get amongst it, and
Hopefully he didn't go to
Just go for gold.
go to a stand that was selling dead cat 3 times. You don't want to have any of that.
I played that.
Well, you're a good fella anyway, and light-hearted fun. It's good to have you on the couch, mate. So this is back in my day. This would be covered in plastic at my mum and dad's house, mate. We wouldn't be allowed to sit on the cloth. So, anyway, those days are gone now. But anyway, moving on. So, mate, NRL, all things NRL. Let's have a chat and go for it, mate.
The 4 panelists actually had wins on the weekend. The Tigers won, the Dragons won, Para won, and the Bulldogs just fell over the line on Sunday.
How did the Dragons win?
New coach.
New coach.
Oh, don't even start me.
We do discuss the Dragons game if you want to go in depth, but
I'll wait till then. I'll keep my mouth shut.
Well, we can start with the Roosters Dragons game if you like, Hutcho.
Yeah, I got home from work and watched that game. It was a pretty good game. It was a bit hard to watch in the first half, but then the Roosters came back out in the second half, and Teddy had a blinder. I remember the commentators making the call, and they said he was over 100 metres in the first 20 minutes of that second half. And he'd had 10 runs or something like that, and he was having a blinder. He really turned it around for them and got the Roosters back into the game. And then come down to the last few minutes, and it was seconds of the dying seconds actually, and Benny Hunt went down the right hand side and tried his luck, put it up in the air, and they got the ball back and passed it out the left, and what's his name, the fullback, Sloan, the young kid?
It's not Tyrell Sloan,
kicked it through, and one of the wingers I think picked it up.
Fair guy, I think.
Scored, so it was good.
Mate, is this your team over here? Just very quickly.
It is.
I think one of them let out a Brussels sprout just then, all of a sudden. That's going to be dead set crystal clear on camera. Who was that? Put your hand up. On you, Dylan. Good on you. That's the first one for the year. That'll be on camera. We'll listen for the audio later. Tomorrow night, wait for it. About 17 minutes in, mate, you'll be able to listen for your little trumpet.
That's not bad. Good. That's not bad timing when you're talking about the Dragons, It's not bad.
That's about what the Dragons are worth, mate. That is about what the Dragons are worth, I'm telling you.
I can't speak, but,
Oh, mate, they are hopeless. As a die-hard Dragons fan.
Well, did you know Ryan Carr before I mentioned him last week?
No.
No, so he's the interim coach. So
no, he sounds like he's got no idea.
I think he's just holding a seat warm for Jason Riles for next year, I think.
I'd say so.
If they go back to Riles or, the Brownies or go back to the Youngies or something like that, they're just going back to the boys' club, in my opinion. Yeah.
There is a rumour floating around. There is a short list of coaches for next year. Jason Riles is leading it.
Oh, dear, oh, dear.
Benny Hornby.
Again, another old Dragon.
Dean Young. Desi Hasler and Shane Flanagan, the old Sharks,
So when Youngie and them were in, as an old Dragons fan, I spent a lot of time travelling around in the early 2000s. I'd never missed a game, travelled everywhere, all over the countryside to watch them. And they had those sort of guys involved, and they just didn't seem to get the respect of the players from the younger guys are there. If you go back, cast your mind back when Brownie was there and we had the slap incident on the sideline, they just didn't seem to get that respect. I think they've got to go down the pathway of someone older. Those boys never really got a chance anyway. As someone that was a part of the Red V program there, and I spent a lot of time, we'd go to a lot of functions and listen to a lot of the talks from the CEO and all those type of things. And they just, they never gave full control to any of those guys either. And that's probably one of their biggest problems.
Well, it's funny you say that because Jason Riles has asked for $500,000 a year and full autonomy. So he wants complete control. If he's in next year, he wants absolute control of the roster, who he hires, everything.
And that's been their problem historically, is that the club itself has had a very hard time in allowing the coaches to actually do their job. And if you put the noose around their neck and you tie them up and you're worried about politics and money and sponsors, then you're never going to get the best team on the park, mate. It's just that simple. Your coach has got to make the choice. He can't be told who's on and off the bench.
He should be running the team, and the board should be worrying about business side of things.
100%.
Well, it looks very much like Ryan Carr came in. He moved Lomax onto his dominant side on the left side. He put Benny Hunt back at 7. So he's obviously making those correct calls, and maybe he's decided he's got, what is it now, 14, 15 more rounds or whatever it is to make a difference and try and get a gig for next year maybe. So
let's see what happens. Watch this space.
My opinion is the Roosters are done. I don't think they're going to make the 8. That's my opinion. I know it's early, but with State of Origin coming out, they're losing some players. I think
Origin. We could do a whole show on Origin. Let's not go there. Let's wait till next week.
We're going to lose Victor Radley.
For a headbutt. 4 weeks for a headbutt.
Yeah.
What was he thinking?
Top shelf.
I don't know. He needs to pull it in, though.
He does.
Jeez, all right.
So
what else on the cards from the
we can
NRL
move,
weekend?
We can move over to the Paris South game. This was our celebrities lock, and unfortunately, I think he picked South Sydney. So the lock didn't come to fruition, but Para got the job done against South, 36-16 on Friday night. So
It's a good game.
yeah,
You're happy. Well,
Yeah.
at least half your house was happy.
Well, Para and Penrith won,
Yeah.
so we're all happy.
Yeah. Oh, the whole. You went the whole shebang.
Yeah,
Good job.
We're all happy.
yeah. Mitchell
All right.
Moses is back.
Yes.
Didn't miss a kick. Dylan Brown.
Oh, he was so
He's
good.
he's on a purple patch.
Yeah.
He's phenomenal. He's just really good at the moment. The way he's playing, the way he's directing that crew around, letting Moses do what he wants and do what he needs to do. So
Yeah.
obviously, I gave him the host curse. I said Souths were the hottest team in footy. Lo and behold, 5 days later, Gonskis. So, Campbell Graham's a good mention for South. He's a standout. How he didn't make the New South Wales team, I don't know. I know he pulled out today with a sternum injury, but he's been the best. He's been the best centre floating around. But he was a standout again for him on Friday night. So
I don't know, mate. The centre from the under-12s is pretty good. He could have had a run. Who knows?
Who knows?
Origin's on its way. Stranger things have happened.
Yep.
Wally Lewis made a comeback, remember?
he did.
Remember those
did.
years?
So-
Alfie Langer did the same. Guided to the victory. Anyway, we're going down Origin pathway.
That's
that might
next
be a
week.
special show next Wednesday night.
Origin
live.
teams next week. Even though they've been released, we'll talk about them next week.
Nice.
So.
Yeah.
All right, we'll talk about that later on. So, mate, this brings you into your tips. What's your thoughts?
4 from 8 last week. The celebrity got with no lock. So he was 50% last week. The Sunday
50%.
killed him, but up to then he was bang on target. So.
Hang on, all right. So what have we got? We've got Thursday night is Dolphins versus the Dragons. Yeah, Dolphins versus Dragons. It's up there, I think. So I'll have to probably go the fins up. You reckon, Hunter? Fins up? All right. Hunter says fins up, so we'll go the Dolphins.
Jeez. You're a pretty crap tipster, let's be honest, mate, if we're going by the fins up.
why not?
I'm looking for a financial gain. Come on, mate, we've got to make some
the
dough
Dra-
here.
on me for
The
that.
Dragons aren't going to win 2 in a row.
All right, there's one. Let's go. We've got the Dolphins. Let's go. Rip through. Here we go. What
All
have we
right,
got?
so Friday night we've got Para Cowboys. So I've seen the Queensland team, but I dare say that probably Cowboys might have a few out. So
Yep.
down
few.
here, so we'll go with Parramatta. I don't
Tommy
think
Gilbert's out.
Did anyone make the team out of Para?
Paul Junior will
Oh,
have been in
Junior,
there.
Junior
yeah.
Paul,
So we'll go Para. Saturday Warriors Broncos. I'm going to go the Warriors.
Upset.
Yeah, I reckon Broncos will have a few out. They'd have Walsh out for sure.
He's out. Yeah,
I'm sure there's or Payne Haas.
he's out.
Pass is definitely out. 100% he's out.
Carrigan.
Yeah, so we'll go the
Carrigan.
Warriors. They're playing. Yeah, well there you go. Yeah, they're playing pretty good. The Warriors. So then we've got Rabbits Raiders. I reckon the Rabbits will bounce back with that game. So after their loss against Para, and that leaves us with Knights and Manly. So, geez, who knows? That could be a toss of a coin.
What do you reckon? Who's it going to be? Gun to your head, tell us. No, I shouldn't do that, sorry.
I'll go Knights. We've got a soft spot for the Knights. I don't know why, but we'll go the Knights.
It's because you like Joey. Soft spot, soft spot. Sorry. All right.
Yeah, so we'll see how we go.
All right.
What's your lock? What's your Hacho's 100%?
Hutcho's 100%. It gives us the one. If I've got $100 in the bank, and that's all I got left, and if I don't go home as a winner, the wife's going to kill me. What am I dumping it on?
We all lost our houses last week.
Yeah.
No, I reckon
South.
the Rabbits will bounce back. I'd put it on the Rabbits.
Everything on the Rabbits.
Yeah,
Well, you've
put it on
heard
the
it here.
Rabbits.
Let's go. Let's see what next week brings. Everything on the Rabbits. All right. Better than the Pokies, though.
Oh, 100%.
All right,
You
let's-
don't win on the Pokies, kids.
All right, let's get it on the Rabbits. All right, mate. Well, mate, thanks for your time. It's
No
been an
dramas.
absolute cracker. It's great to have you out here
Thank
talking
you.
a little bit of NRL. But what we might do, guys, is turn our attention to the screen. We've got a little bit of a segment here. It's a little bit of a segment. I'm sure we'll hear a little bit of background noise from the kids laughing. I wanted to edit some stuff, boys, and I promised you that I was going to edit it, but I'm often known as a liar, so I didn't edit anything. So there's a lot of your stuff ups in there, and I reckon your parents are going to find it pretty funny. So, all right. So, we might just run a quick slide and catch up with our team of the week,
Under 12s.
the under-12s. Let's hit it.
Yeah.
G'day, my name's Billy. I'll just go straight into it.
Ready?
All the
Go,
thing.
go again. The outtakes is going to be the best. All right, go.
Good day, my name's Billy, and I play in right second row, and I like running the ball. Good day, my name's Jack. I play for the under 12s. Hi, my name.
No. I haven't given a thumbs up yet.
Oh.
Wait.
Hi, my name's Riley, and I play for the under 12s Magpies, and I play second row or centre. What I like about footy is smashing kids.
Good job. Next.
G'day, I'm Jesse. No, I'm Jesse. No, I'm Jesse. Oh, I'm Jesse. No, I am. Oh my god. I am Jesse. I'm Jesse. I am Jesse. I'm Jesse. I'm Jesse. I am Jesse. Hi, I'm Jesse. Hi, I'm Levi. I play 5A for under 12s rugby, and I like tackling people and trying to get through them. Yeah, I'm Levi, and I'm fullback in under 12s footy, and I like running through people, running around the sideline and getting tries. Hi, I'm Cooper. I'm in the under 12s and I'm the dummy half, and good things come in small packages.
That's good, bro.
Hi, my name's Nathan. I play halfback for under 12s, and my favourite thing about footy is tackling people on the field.
Good job.
Hi, my name's Oliver, and I play for the Magpies under 12s, and I'm left wing, and I love tackling people. Hi, I'm Hunter. I play for under 12 Magpies prop, and I love smashing kids. Hi, my name's Hayden, and I play a winger. And what I like about footy is scoring tries.
Good, mate.
Alright, thank you.
Next.
Hello, I'm Nate, and I play for the Northwest Magpies. I'm a forward, and I love playing football because I can play with my mates.
Good job, big dog.
Howdy, my name is Dylan. I play for the under 12s. I play in centre, and I like watching. I like breaking kids' ankles.
Give me a thumbs up.
Hey, I'm Lucas. I play under 12s Magpies, and I'm a left forward. And I started playing footy to start tackling and having some fun.
Good job, mate. Oh, hang on a tick.
Oh no, done yourself a mission for the camera. I have to get the executive producer in.
Who was the last kid that we just had?
Nate. Was it Nate? No, Dylan. The ankle breaker.
Oh, shit. Is Dylan still here?
Is Dylan still here?
Damn. All right. What was your name, buddy?
Lucas.
Dylan's still here.
All right. He's got to do his again.
We've got to do Dylan's again.
You're that good, Dylan. I want you to do it twice.
The executive producer made a.
An executive cock up. All right. We're going to do yours again too, big dog. Sorry, mate. So I want to give you the thumbs up.
Hey, I'm Lucas. I play under 12 Magpies, and I'm a left forward. I started playing for Magpies to tackle and have some fun.
Howdy, my name is Dylan. Dylan. I play in the under 12s. I like to play in centre, and I like breaking kid ankles. Oh, messed up again.
You want to go again?
Yes.
All right, that's
Please.
okay. Take your time. Take a big breath. Take a big breath. We can cut all that out and start again. All right? Whenever you're ready, you start.
Yep. Howdy, my name is Dylan. I play in the under 12s. I play in centre, and I like stepping kids.
Good job, big dog. Well, when the thumb goes up, you're ready to start talking.
Hi, my name is Will, and I play for the under 12s, and I'm a lock in my team. What I love is tackling and having fun while I'm doing it.
Good job, big dog.
Hi, my name is Mason Lawrence, and I play for the Northwest Magpies. My position is dummy half, and I like tackling kids.
Go, mate.
I play for the Northwest Magpies, under 11s. My name's Bryson.
Do you want to start again?
Yeah.
Oh, you said under 11s.
Oh, it's the outtakes.
Oh.
It's under 12s. All right, so start with your name. Say, G'day, my name's Bryson. All right? And then you can do your big story. So, big voice. Ready, set, go.
Hello, my name's Bryson. I play for under 12s. And I like tackling. I don't know.
That's all right. That's good. Perfect.
G'day, my name's Jake. I play for the under 12s, and I like stepping around people.
Short and sweet.
Yeah.
G'day, my name's Ned Kelly from the Northwest Magpies. Like boys' weekends, long walks on the beach, and yeah, all that sort of stuff.
Not one thing about the 12s. Not one thing about
G'day guys, my name's Ned Kelly, trainer of the under 12s Northwest Magpies. I like long walks on the beach, boys trips away. Yeah, anything you want to add, Ryan?
I'm Ryan, under 12 trainer, and I don't really have much to add.
All right.
Yeah.
God, I hate to do this stuff all the time.
So do I.
Trying to make shit up.
See you Monday.
Oh, wait. I'm going to... We got record there.
Hi guys, welcome to Swoop'n Season. We're here with Coach Jared from the under 12 Division 5 team. We've just had a really good chat with all your boys after training, had some footage there. So, mate, firstly, just tell us a little bit about yourself and your background.
I've played footy probably since under 7s, and a few different clubs. Started at Rivo, played for the Windsor Wolves, and played a little bit of rep juniors, and then made my way here coaching now.
So you're with the under 12, so you've done a bit of training at the club too, with some of the older age groups and that. So you've taken the coaching gig for the 12s this year. How are the boys actually going?
They're going really well, actually. They're improving every week, and everyone's turned up to training, which is really, really, really great. So,
yeah. We saw them at training, got a full squad out there and been able to do all those drills and that. We got some really good footage, and it sounds like it's a really good bunch of kids. You've got, obviously, Hutcho and Ryan as your trainers and Charlene, so you've got a really good executive staff there. So, what are your plans for the rest of the year? Like, I know we're around 6 this weekend, so... you got any goals or anything like that you've got set for 2023?
No real goals, but at the moment we just want to keep focusing on the 1%ers and all the little things, and just trying to keep improve every week. So, and make sure that the kids have fun. So yeah, that's the main focus.
Yep.
So,
Do you know who you got this weekend?
yeah, we're playing Blacktown Bears.
Blacktown Bears,
Yeah, so we did play them in the first round, I think, and we got away with a win. So hopefully the boys can sort of improve on that and really give it to them.
Yeah, it'd be a good test once they come back the second time around to see where they're at in regards to, because you would assume that the Blacktown Bears have improved too, hopefully. So
yeah, well, we had a couple of players out in that first game, so it'll be interesting to see how back with Coops and Will back in the side. So yeah, it'd be good good test.
Anyone that we should be on the watch out for? Anyone looking for a big weekend?
Oh, look, Will, every week he puts in, he scored 5 tries last week.
Yep.
So, yeah, he's always in for a big game. And Hunter, he's a quiet achiever, I think. He's always hitting the ball up really hard and always gives it 100%. So, yeah, there's plenty of them to watch out for. So,
excellent. Good. So, what time's kick off?
I think we're at 11:20 at the moment, so we're just waiting for the draw to be finalised. But I think it's 11:20.
No worries. All right, guys. Well, that's it from us. Northwest Magpies under 12s playing Blacktown Bears at 11:20 at Blacktown Bears at Jack Myers.
Yeah, as far as I know. Yeah.
Get out there, have a watch, guys. Thanks to Jared for taking time out to have a chat to us today.
No, thanks,
all good. Looking forward to what the season brings for the under 12s. Yep. See you guys. All good?
Well, that was a pretty cool looking little video there, mate. Watching the kids, it was good fun.
It's like a blooper reel, isn't it? Good info, but a bit of a blooper reel. You guys are good kids, real good kids.
It was definitely a bit of a blooper reel, mate. No doubt about that. But it's good to see them here in the background. I suppose what people at home aren't seeing is these kids are watching this for the first time on the screen, and they're laughing and joking and taking the mickey out of each other, and their trainers are highly embarrassed. But the reality is they do a good job overall, and we're pretty proud of this team and pretty proud of where they've been. And there's a few boys that have been here from day one, and Coach Jared's one of those guys, one of our foundation members, and he doesn't know it yet, but he's going to get a couple of minutes with me on the lounge. We're going to have a good chat a little bit later on and see if we can talk a little bit of history.
We've got
got some great stories about Jared from a couple of moons ago, so that should be good fun. But
you've still got the first try scorer of the club in this team, so that'll show you.
Yeah, young Mace. Young Mace, and #1 try scorer, mate, which is absolutely cracker. So he's a first kid to score a try for the very first time. It's something that we always talk about. We always bring it up at all the different shows. But it was really good. It was good to see the kids there having a good time.
Thanks to the crew, thanks to the executive staff to allow us to do. I know we kind of kept you late on the other night, but we appreciate the everything you guys are doing. So keep it up.
They do, and a big shout out again just to their team sponsor, because obviously they're sponsor of the week this week, and it's without these people behind us, we can do all these type of things, but the reality is money makes the world turn, and generosity, and when people give away their hard-earned and they make a good effort and support the local community, it's unbelievable. So
appreciate that.
Massive thanks to the team at Achievable. So thanks, guys, for all your support there. So if you're in the market for a pool or a spa, I might upgrade my spa soon. You never know. It's it's good, guys. So we really appreciate all your support.
The Magpie end up in the spa the other night?
The Magpie did not go in the spa the other night, mate. I was at 20. That will not be happening. That will not be happening anytime soon. That's creepy. Anyway, all right, guys. So absolute cracker, the under 12s. But I reckon it's time we move on, and I think we need to do a cash call.
Cash call.
What do we reckon? I think it's time for a cash call. Let's go. Let's get this thing rolling.
So they've got to get the secret phrase.
Yep.
And the secret word, which was Sheridan.
Oh, you just give it away.
Sheridan.
Well, they're not watching this till tomorrow anyway, are they? So, it's a little bit in delay, but that's okay. So let's go.
So all right. We don't know who this is. What's the phrase? I'm a funny flocker.
I'm a funny flocker.
That's right.
So we're going to make a phone call here. We must be working on the old telecom tower.
That one.
Yeah.
We're dialing the number slowly.
The rotaries.
It's coming. go. Here we go.
The person you've called is not available. I can let them know you've called by sending a text message with your phone number. If you don't want to send a text, hang up before the tone and you won't be charged. Standard call charges apply if you...
Can't leave a message on that one because it's a send your number. So
That's call one done.
call one misses out. $100.
Call one.
We're going to
Misses
try
out.
number 2.
Oh, wow. That's unbelievable.
Might have another jackpot on our
Yeah,
hands.
next week.
Jackpot. Here we go. Let's try our second call.
I've got a feeling in my bones. I think this. I've just got that gut feeling
This
that
one's gonna
this
answer.
one will answer. I've just got a gut feeling.
I feel like you might have tipped him off.
No tip off. Don't know who it is. We got no idea who it is. Just got that gut feeling.
Can we? Are we calling? I can't hear anything.
So Luke speaking.
Oh, no. Who are we speaking to?
Who have I got?
It's Anthony
Who's
from the
this?
Magpies.
Oh, g'day, mate. How you going? Am I supposed to say whatever it is to win that $50?
No, $100.
I got flocked by the Magpies or something.
Yeah, sorry, mate. Not
I'm
quite
in-
right, but
I'm in New Zealand, mate. I've been flocked.
Yes. Oh, you're not in Australia?
Nah, I'm overseas.
Oh, Strew.
So you gotta pay
sorry,
double.
mate. We can't help you there. My apologies. We lucked
Oh,
out, but next week it's
oh,
going to
good.
jackpot to 150.
Beautiful. All right, you guys have a good one.
Cheers, mate. Take care, buddy. Bye, mate.
Thank you. Bye.
Ah, well, there we go. It didn't work. It didn't go off. Again.
$50 next
You know what I
week.
like, though? This week he knew.
Yeah.
This guy knew what was going on, which means we're getting a little bit of traction here. So this is a good thing. 150 next week, I'm led to believe. Are we going 150 large?
Yeah, $150.
I really feel like we've got to pump it up a bit more, but they're telling me no.
Are we going to change the secret word? I think we have to.
We got to change the secret word, and our secret word for next week, if you're watching this when we ring, the code word is Randall. Randall. So anyone that was watching the A grade on the weekend would know what the fantastic player Mr. Randall did. He was in front of the goalpost, a dead set certainty kick, and he missed it. Shanked it to the side from in front.
He did kick it hard, but I must give him the tip. He did kick it a long way.
He absolutely kicked the bananas off it. So, but
Secret word Randall next week.
Secret word Randall for next week, guys. So make sure 6:30 till 7:15 or thereabouts. It's a little bit later now, 8 o'clock. But he was in New Zealand, so it's fine. So that's actually more like midnight, isn't it?
It's 10 o'clock.
Oh, it's true. If it's 10 o'clock there.
10 or 11,
Sorry,
I'm not
mate.
sure.
Sorry,
2 or 3
Greg.
hours.
Anyway, that's it, guys. So cash call 150 next week. Let's move on. So we've got an absolute cracker of a time here. I reckon it's time we bring one of our mates in after this quick commercial break, and we'll get him on the lounge and get him ready to have a chat. So we'll be back shortly after this commercial break. Let's get cracking. All right, guys, welcome back after that quick little commercial break there. Play Junior League, the NRL. Well, we have just had another explosion in the crowd. That'll definitely be on the microphone, whoever that was. This is what's good when you do live recordings. So you're not going to edit nothing. It's all good for the people. So anyway. So
Yeah, nice.
it's caused a ruckus in the live crowd. All right, lads. All right, here we go.
Well behaved,
Mate, they are usually well behaved.
Yeah.
We think anyway. So, all right, mate. Well, welcome to a moment with Mags. I'm sitting on the lounge here with none other than Mr. Jared Lawrence, super coach for the under-12s. How are you, Jared?
Yeah, good, thanks, mate.
Good, mate. Pretty excited.
Yeah, man, pretty excited.
I could tell you're pretty nervous. Yeah, I could see the nerves are on your face. So, mates, tell us a little bit about yourself, about the club, sort of how you come to the club, where you've been, all that type of jazz. I know we saw a little bit earlier, just in the last video. We were just watching a couple of bits and pieces, but I want to dive for the next 5 minutes a little bit more deeper, so the parents and these kids can know a little bit more about their coach and where you come from and what you've done in the club. So, mate, let's go back 2018. Give us a bit of a snapshot of how you come to the club and what it was all about.
I'm one of the boys to sort of play a bit of footy. So they got a flyer in the school in the classroom, and I said to them, "Oh, how about we go down and have a look?" And they were pretty interested, and we come down there. And there was about I think there was about 7 kids at the time. There wasn't many. So, but yeah, that first couple of training sessions, they loved it, and I couldn't get them away from there. So yeah, it was good, and they've been here ever since.
Yeah, mate, it is good, and you've been a trainer with the club, now for, God knows how long. You worked with me in 16s previously. Yeah. You worked with your brother, 15s, 14s. Yeah, so you've done a fair bit of work from that side of the fence. But, mate, I think for us it's also the work you did outside, and this is why we got you on here tonight, to be a part of a moment with Mags, because, mate, you were back in the early days, you and your brother and your entire family dug deep, got your hands dirty. You guys single-handedly built a canteen, and it turned up down at Tamplin, mate, and we had absolutely no idea what was going on, mate, and you went out of your way to do that on your own back, which was unbelievable, mate. How did that come about? Like, how did you decide one day we're just going to build a canteen for this club?
Well, yeah, obviously we knew that we needed a canteen, and then sort of me and Dan were sort of tossing up a few ideas, and I thought, what about just a container? So from one of the guys at work, we found this in just an old yard, and we sort of asked him and said, well, what's the chances of getting it? And it was just rusted out to buggery. So we lobbed it out at Dan's place, and we spent a little bit of time on it out there and got it all done. And
yep.
Yeah, no, it was good. It was.
Oh, mate, it was awesome. It was a gift that we just we needed.
Yeah, that's what we sort of thought we needed somewhere for our own canteen. Obviously, we weren't getting much out of the athletics canteen and stuff like that. So yeah, we sort of it might make a bit of a difference. So hopefully it does. And, yeah.
Mate, I can tell you, it's made a huge difference. But that year was a big year for you, mate. You worked really hard. You built the canteen. You built a good set of muscles. And takes me to the 2018 end of year Christmas party.
Yeah.
And you decided that in our Suns Out, Guns Out competition that you'd get up on stage, be fully nominate yourself.
I did not nominate myself.
You got up there and you were fully ready to go. Yeah. No one asked you to take the shirt off. You just had to flex.
No, I got coerced into doing that for sure.
Well,
forced,
mate,
even.
That wasn't forced. You loved it. You ripped it off, and the ladies went wild, mate. Do you reckon we could see a return of that for 2023?
I don't think the ladies went wild. But, that's a long time ago now. So.
We've all had a few meat pies since then, mate. Let me tell you. So. Me too. But, mate, it's the work you've done around the club. Obviously, good sport, having fun at functions like that.
Yeah.
The amount of kids that you've helped and worked with over the years, not even in teams where you don't have a child in that team, you have no, relation to that team, and it's fitting that behind you there's the Clubman of the Year award, which is obviously our highest honour, mate, and, you were gifted that a couple of years back, mate, and something that you truly deserve. So how did that feel after those first 3 or 4 years of really grinding, and then to get that award and be
it's really nice to get recognised for that, even though there's 1,000 people in the club that deserve it anyway. Like, you guys put so much effort, like you can't see now, but there's plenty of people behind the cameras that just turn up every day, and so it's it was a really proud achievement for me anyway to get it, especially that year. So it's good,
mate. It was you well deserved it, and it's not something that we go willy nilly handing out to people. It's something that gets talked about a lot, and We truly felt that, you know, you've done a lot of great things in the club on and off the field, mate, for many people, helped out so many kids, and, you know, we really just massive thanks, and that's why tonight it was really important in front of your team to have you up here, you know, so that these parents and these people realise, and the kids that are sitting here realise what you've meant to the club over the years, and now you've stepped away from your committee role because obviously work and things like that. But yeah, it's great that people realise just what you are to the club, and you say to us all the time, can't wait for my kids to be A grade, and what it means to get to that level. And myself having a young fella go through the club, and many of the people behind the camera have got kids that have been through the club. You know, now their kids have moved on, but they're still here volunteering, mate. That's definitely you, mate, and we can't wait to see what the future brings with your two young boys and your whole family. So, mate, thanks for, we'll wrap it up, but yeah, massive thanks for coming out and being on camera. Is there anything you'd like to say, mate, before we finish up, before we let you go?
No, I'm all good.
No, you're good, mate? No? All right, no worries. Well, let's not keep him too much longer, but, mate, thanks for joining us, and it's been an absolute cracker, mate, and we appreciate everything you've done for the club, so thanks, mate.
Yeah, thanks for having us on.
Cheers, mate. Cheers, guys. Put your hands together for Mr. Lawrence. Come on, mate. Whoa, cheers! Couple of wolf whistles from the lady in the back there in the white jacket, eh? Jeez, Lawrence.
I might make a return then.
You might make the return, sun's out, cuts out. God bless you. All right, guys. Well, there we go. So thanks, Jared, mate. Absolute cracker. Things are getting ready to heat up here for the Magpies. We've got a fantastic segment that's about to come forward, guys, for the young kids here. We're going to have a little bit of fun. We're going to call for some volunteers. What they don't realise is we're going to set ourselves up with Team Jared and Team Mark. So we might do ourselves a small favour here and just see if we can't pick a team and get you boys ready to come on side camera. So we've got Mark. Mark's out to my right. You can't see him on the camera as yet. But Mark, mate, if you could do me a favour and just shout out for me, buddy. Out of your team. Boys, sit down. Everyone wants to sit down. Mark's got X-ray vision. Those glasses see straight through you, so you don't need to stand up. All right. Mark, you got... What are we chasing? Two people for Mark? Two players, Mark, to join Team Mark.
Well, I've got a front row body, so I'll take Hunter and Nate.
We are Hunter and Big Nate. Where are we? Front rowers. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here's some trouble. And I've still got Coach Jared to my left, but, mate, why don't you call out two for us, mate, and let's see what we got.
Jack seems pretty excited. Straight across there, and then we'll go Lucas.
Hey, Lucas, here we go. Well done. All right, guys. So, while they're going to make their way to the camera, would you like to go and join them, mate, for Team Chaos? Jump on in. Here he comes. He's going to slide in camera left.
Alrighty.
All right, we'll cut across to Tara. It's all yours. Tara, take it away.
Thanks, guys. So we're going to do a tortilla slap tonight. Basically, it's going to go Mark against Jared first. And what you need to do is have a big sip of water and hold it in your mouth. And we're going to do scissors, paper, rock. Whoever loses, get to slap the other one. Alright?
Yeah,
and then the first person to spit the water is out. And then we'll go on to the next. Okay? So how about you keep the water in your mouth? That's it. No swallowing it. Alright, ready? And this is paper rock. Scissors, paper, rock. Scissors, paper, rock. Alright. Lost it. So you get to slap. Alright, again. Come on. Scissors, paper, rock. Jared! Alright, and again. Pick the scissors! Yes! Give it one more go with you guys. Ready? Alright. Next. Who's next?
Put your hand under there.
Jack. So we've got Jack and Nate. Okay. So, big sip of water. This is the only time you're allowed to slap your teammate, alright?
Oh no.
Alright. Wait. You do scissors, paper, rock. Ready? Just followed it. Alright. Is there any dribbling? Or do you want to have a go?
No, have a go.
Okay.
He's wearing me out. Don't laugh.
Alright, scissors, paper, rock. Alright.
That's right.
Alright, we've got Lucas and Hunter.
I didn't even get a go.
We're going to do scissors, paper, rock. You ready, guys? Ready, set, go. Scissors, paper, rock.
Go, Hunter.
Alright, do you want to do
He broke half of it. Wait, do we just say this?
Alright, ready, scissors, paper, rock. Let's go. Oh no. Alright. Scissors. Rock. Oh.
Yeah, come on, Lucas.
Alright, ready? Alright. I think you need more water.
You're breathing.
Alright, we're gonna do one more. Do you want some more water?
Can we do one more each?
You good? No.
Can we do one?
Yeah, what is it?
Can we do one more?
Alright, ready? Alright, so who won on your side?
Me.
You won?
I don't know how Nate didn't run before
You
the
won?
water.
And then,
Yeah, we were a draw.
Yeah.
Alright. He lost when he smacked
Good
me.
stuff. Good stuff.
thanks guys, thanks for effort.
Who wasn't here?
We do it. No, the phone died.
I think that was Team Mark there.
Yeah.
I don't think either team won. That was.
Yeah, it was pretty.
I don't actually know.
How do you judge that?
I don't know what the rules were. I think it was 1-0. I think it was
Yeah.
1-0 with Team Mark in the end. So there you go.
A bit of fun for the kids.
Bit of fun and flockery for the kids. It's probably, we don't condone violence, kids, but tell you what, a tortilla to the face never hurt anybody. So it's all good fun. It's all good fun and games. But yeah, what an absolute, what an absolute cracker. So, oh, there we go. Anyway, guys, well, that certainly does our tortilla challenge for this week. Next week, I don't
See
know.
what we've got next week.
Oh, I have to get the mind going. See what we're going to come up with next week. It'll be quite interesting. We'll see what comes. But anyway, mate, I think it's time for us to have a little bit of a talk and see if we can't find ourselves a little bit
in the nest.
A little bit of fun happening in the nest, mate. See if we can't cause a little bit of trouble. But in the short term, mate, we're going to take a very quick break. I'm going to run to the loo if that's all right, very quickly. We'll take a quick TV commercial. We've got a TV commercial that we can rock and roll with, anybody? They're a little bit slow on the uptake here in production. I'm just reading my screen that tells me what's coming up next is there's a TV commercial. All right, we're going to skip that and I'll hold. Looks like production doesn't know what they're doing, but that's all right. Let's get in the nest.
In the nest.
Make it quick.
Make it quick.
Nah, all good. Here we are in the nest. Let's talk in the nest.
Yeah, big weekend this weekend coming up. Every single team is at Tamplin on Saturday.
Yeah, massive.
From under 6s all the way up to until A grade. So from 9 o'clock in the morning to 6:20 at night. So we're calling it back to the nest. So we're asking all past members that have been with the club since 2017, 2018 to come out. Enjoy some good food, enjoy some really good atmosphere, watch some good footy on Saturday. So
it will be massive. It's going to be massive, mate. We're going to live stream all the games across the whole day.
Every game.
So every game will be running live streamed. Sorry to the under 6s and 7s because obviously you guys have 4 games at once. So we'll pick one of those games and we'll definitely film one of the micros, one of the minis, and then obviously 10s and up will film all day. Obviously, the number one feature's got to be the massive battle between Magpies and Paddies in the Don Felder's Cup under lights. First time we've ever held night games, so this will be an absolute cracker to get down the field, and we'll exciting. A bit of a it's going to be good. It'll be a big crowd, big atmosphere. Might even see if we can get the flamethrowers as they run out onto the field. You never know. So
this is our first opportunity. This is 5 years now. This
Yeah.
is year 5 for us, so it's really important that we acknowledge everyone that's come and sometimes they've moved on to come down and just catch up and chew the fat and have a sausage sandwich and catch up about old times. So even though people have moved on, we're still they're still very near and dear to our hearts. So
that's it. It's going to be a cracker. So the more people that can get down there, the better it's going to be. So that's this Saturday. We're going to have an absolute Bobby Dazzler down there, as I like to say, down at the old Tamplin Fields. First game 9 o'clock. Last game kick-off 6:20. Finish up by about 8ish. Should be an absolute cracker. So that's happening then. And second bit of news for in the nest is State of Origin. I know we touched on it last week, but official. You'll see in the next 24 hours, guys. Keep your eyes out on Facebook. You'll see the links go up for Origin for the third Origin in Sydney. So tickets will go on sale. Again, we've got the great guys at Good as Gold coaches jumping on board to help us out. The NRL has given us some tickets again this year at a fantastic rate, so it allows us to get people down to the game, everything included for $60 a ticket. That'll get you into the game. And so get you all your transport. Consider if you want to go to Ticketet and you'll buy it, it'll cost you more just for the ticket to get in, let alone your transport. So we'll do all the quizzes on the bus like we always do. We'll have some pre-game stuff here before we go.
All the lemonading.
All the little competitions, a lot of fun. So I think we've got 2 buses. Is there 2 or 3 buses at this stage till we get locked down? I think we've got 3. We've got 3 buses locked down at this stage. So we're talking, that's about 180 people we can get on, roughly.
Yeah,
160. You can tell Mark's organised that. Thanks, Mark, in the corner, mate. So about 160 tickets available, guys. So they go very quick. Yeah, they go super quick. The buses sell out. You basically leave from Pitttown Sports, takes you straight to the stadium, get off, watch the game, have some fun, and come back again.
If you wait, you'll miss out.
Yep. So as soon as you see that go up, talk to your coaches and your trainers and your managers, because we do get a lot of managers that go down, a lot of coaches that go down. So maybe you as mum can't get there, but the kids still want to go. Just carpool. So see if someone will help them out, get them to the club here, and we'll get them down to the game and look after them, and we'll keep them safe at the footy. So we want to create a good experience for the kids. It's something special for them. So, so mate, in the nest, a couple of crackers for this week. So 2 big things. So keep your eyes peeled on Facebook next 24 to 48 hours, and we'll see how things go. But, mate, I think it's time to talk your Burkle. How am I travelling?
You going all right? You going?
I'm going good. You mean the toilet? Yeah, no, I'm going all right. We'll get there. I'm trying not to think about it. She'll be right. Technical errors. We'll be right, mate. But anyway, moving on. So, mate, I reckon it's time that we talk the Burkle of the week, mate, and see if we find a stuff up in the Magpies or the NRL.
There's a few. Special mention to a couple of people at A grade yesterday. Our Bill Burner did get a falcon in the stands.
In the stand. He was in the stand and he got smashed in the head.
Got smashed in the head.
He
volunteered himself for the Burkle, so shout out to Mitch.
On your Bill.
How's your head, mate? All good, hopefully. The second one, same thing. There was an interview. I don't know who was interviewing who with the Magpies yesterday afternoon, but fell into the stands. Basically,
fell down the staircase.
Fell down the staircase onto some chairs.
That was interesting.
We don't have vision for those two.
No vision of those two, but we do have a good one from the NRL.
We do have a good one. I don't know if anyone else saw this, but Kalen Ponga might have had a few too many HIAs, unfortunately. If you just watch this, you can it'll tell you what has actually occurred without me telling you. So that wasn't actually tackle 5. He had just passed the HIA probably 15 minutes before that, and that was the play the ball. So he's just pretty much put on the ground and walked away.
As a professional player, how do you stand up and put the ball on the ground and then just walk away and think it's tackle 6?
What's even funny is you see the dummy half pick it up and go to play
go
on.
to run.
Like nothing's happened.
It was a good work. So a couple more of those. So guys, if you got any that you see come out, little glitches, little things in the matrix that don't quite go right, be it in a Magpies game or an NRL game, let us know, because they're quite cool to see that even the pros stuff it up at times. 100%. So anything that comes along, let us know. Send it in to us. Flick us a text message or an email. You guys got all the details. But, mate, from here on, I think it's time for us to jump into our team of the week for next week, guys. It's pretty exciting, and we're going to finish up our night here shortly in a minute. But for our team of the week for next week, we've had a good team this week. We've had the under-12s come down this week, and they've come in good numbers. So there's a little bit of competition here for the rest of them, but I think you guys happy if we run with the under-8s next week?
Two teams.
Two teams. Let's do two at once. We're going to run next week because they're small teams. Team of the week for next week will be our under-8s. All right? So under-8s, if you're watching this now at home and you guys get excited because we're going to have lots of little kids going crazy.
The managers, Footy Will, Shane Direct. Let's get a massive crowd here. Let's see if we can beat the 12s. This is a great turnout.
Great turnout from the 12s. We appreciate it. But under 8s next week, guys. Under 8s next week. So, but for us, guys, we're coming to the point of the night where it's time to say good night.
Yeah.
It's been a good little bit of fun. We had a bit of fun there with the Flockery, but I want to finish off and just say a massive thanks to all these boys here that are sitting out tonight. We're really proud of you. I love watching you every single week. Some of you guys I've known since you're 6 and 7 years of age, and now to see you in 12, I can't wait to see what you're going to be like when you're 18 and 19, and that's what this club's all about is kids developing a developing player. So, boys, thanks for coming out tonight. To the parents that brought them all down here and anyone who carpooled, thank you very much. It's a good experience for the kids to get involved and be a part of this type of stuff. So, big shout out there. So, from all of the committee to you guys, we give you a round of applause.
Make sure, parents, you take your trumpets. These trumpets, take them home. Don't leave them here.
No trumpets in the house. So, guys, for us this week, this has been Swooping Season. Nashi, Tara, anything you want to finish on?
No, episode 2.
No,
done and dusted.
Done and dusted.
All right, massive week this week on Saturday, guys. So, we are the Swooping Season, and it's time that we say goodbye. We'll catch you next time here, guys, coming to you live from Pitt Town Sports Club. See you soon. Bye. Cheers.